Once he put on the pink shirt, he kind of stopped being edgy.
Fair enough.
What?
Vegeta. Once he put on the pink shirt, he stopped really being an anti-hero.
JavaScript is chaotic good, and it belongs in this organization.
We're talking about bare, naked buttocks.
I need to watch this anime.
Maybe it's because I got my son to plug my own wife as a giant robot.
Hashtag plug into my wife.
What's your filthy hands?
Welcome to the League of Chaotic Good. We are ready to save you from peril, but either for a price, or for weird personal reasons, or with bad consequences that may make you wish we'd kept out of your mess. Here is our new recruit, Xenogelion. Answer our questions and you may make it into the ranks of the most dubiously moral good guys in existence.
Seems perfectly legitimate.
Yes. Now, what's the least evil-seeming thing an anti-hero can do to make you think they've actually gone too far and they're no longer really a hero? Not the most evil thing, obviously. Like, there's tons of...
Right. So it's just, what's the straw that breaks the camel's back?
Is jaywalking a bridge too far, you know?
I mean, you guys are the only ones with that. I mean, you stop making up laws. I mean, okay, here we go. We're talking about someone that maybe will, like, see a baby in a carriage that's hurtling down a hill in the middle of the road and is about to get sideswiped by a bus, right? But doesn't do anything. I mean, that's like... You know, it's lunch break. It's lunch break, right?
They steal the candy from the baby as it's going, and then but don't stop the baby.
No. If they don't stop the baby, right, while stealing the candy, if they don't save the baby while stealing the candy, that's pure villain stuff, right? But if they don't do anything,
I mean, this is anime we're talking about. The baby will just get isekai'd. It's fine.
okay, fine, right? But, right? If we're talking about someone, right, that maybe derail a train to save a truck-kun, or murder a boring generic protagonist so that they can't go to another world and then bore the shit out of them, then I would certainly say that we're talking about what breaks the camel's back is going to the bathroom without washing their hands. Yeah, scandalous.
My God.
Scandalous, pure evil, pure tyranny right there. What you call? We're in the. I was about to say we're in the midst of a pandemic. We're in the midst of post-pandemic, people. What's your filthy hands?
Right. So I'm not sure I really fully understand this whole anti-hero thing, but I mean, you can tell me as we go if I've got it right, okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about, is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon? That one's got a lot of, like, you know, normal heroic characters, lots of goody goodies, but we want somebody who's an anti-hero, somebody who's not a hero but does good things, right? So I want you to tell me how Ganesh fits into the role of an anti-hero in the context of that world.
Fuck. I mean,
you know.
Okay, so Ganesh secretly has a side hustle. He actually has underground bum fights. You know, so Ganesh has this amphitheater which is used to sort of, like, you know, stir the passions of the people, like the Colosseum. You know, let out their bloodlust without actually bloodlusting. And but that's not enough for Ganesha, right? Ganesha. Like, that's not enough for Ganesha, right? Ganesha needs that, you know, he needs to see the blood spill on the floor. He needs to hear the cracking of the bones. Ganesha is there, not for the people, but for Ganesha. So secretly underneath the amphitheater, they have caged bum fights, and you know, bum fights, you know.
But no, he's not talking about homeless people. He's talking about, like, in Keijo.
Yeah, exactly. What else could, you know? It's like we're talking about bare naked buttocks.
I need to watch this anime.
Bashing into each other on top of a pool, right? You got floating islands, and you've got, it's like bum fights, you know. Ganesha needs his, and, like, you know, the cracking of the pelvises. Oh, you know, you don't want to wipe blood from that butt cheek.
I have a question, because I'm also very, very confused about what is the line for becoming a anti-hero. So are trucks in isekai anime considered anti-heroes?
No, they're actually... wow, I'm actually doing no. Yes, and... Gotta stick with a pattern here. Yes, and they are considered regular heroes as well as anti-heroes. So a lot of parents, they consider them the anti-hero. Like, oh, my little Jimmy won't clean up his... bedroom, or my fat 40-year-old nephew won't get off his lard ass and, stop. Just watch the beginning of Mushoku Tensei. You'll understand exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. So Truck-kun comes in and murderizes these kids, granting a blessing to all of Japan to, it's all like the boogeyman. Truck-kun is the boogeyman of Japan, right? So if you don't clean up your room or stop, Nasuth, you're gonna have to censor this. If you don't stop masturbating, then, Truck-kun's coming for you.
Stop having bum fights.
Yeah, bum fights, If you're having bum fights in Japan, right, you're going to end up in the world of, is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon, right? Ganesha is after your buttocks for his underground bum fights.
As soon as you see parts of your body being pixelated, the truck's coming.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. What's the best anime with an anti-hero protagonist, and why would it be worse with an anti-anti-hero instead?
What the fuck is an anti-anti-hero? Oh, dear God. Why is Lelouch just constantly appearing in my brain? Fuck it. Let's just go with it. Like, I know what the real... Okay, I'm not going to say Death Note. Death Note is the best anime with an anti-hero and can only be made better with an anti-anti-hero. Where instead of Light Yagami, what a stupid name, with Light Yagami actually killing people with the Death Note, instead we have Dark Yagami does absolutely nothing like a regular teenager. Just go, this is a book. No one uses notepads anymore. It's all graphics tablets or keyboards or nothing, right? This isn't on my phone. I'm not doing it, and just gonna throw it in the bin, right? And Ryuka's just like, Willem Dafoe's gonna be like super sad. Right, there you go.
He doesn't play tennis at all because that's like, having to go outside and away from his games,
Anti-heroes don't play sports. They play video games.
League of Legends.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Sorry, no, Raid Shadow Legends. There you go.
Let's not turn him into a villain.
Okay, so last time I didn't get it quite right. I get that now. How about this? Someone who's kind of an accidental hero that fits the bill too. Because in Konosuba, the real hero is Kyoya and his magic sword Graham, but I can definitely think of someone who fits the bill. So tell us, Xeno, how does Yunyun fit the anti-hero's archetype?
Okay, well, you gotta think about Yunyun here, right? We've got Kazuma, Megumin, Darkness, a puddle of water. They're all pretty much like on board for, being shepherds, looking after the livestock of all the giant toads. They're all about cleaning the pools of water for the alligators. Yunyun turns up and she's just slaughtering toads. Oh god, what's the name of the town?
I don't remember.
It actually has a genuine name. It begins with an A. I can't remember.
Townsville. It's Townsville.
It's Townsville. Townsville has this huge agricultural growth in toad farming, and the French love it. The French are all aboard the whole toad farming.
They sell all the slime to the succubus industry.
Exactly, right? What's called succubuses need lube, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Exactly. They've got a. This is getting weird. But Yunyun just turns up. She just slaughters the toads. Like, she's decimating the economy of Townsville. That's why in the Konosuba movie, right, when Yunyun is introducing her henchmen to her fellow supervillain school student peers, all the others like, no, she's too evil for us. Like, she's in a league on her own. She is the true anti-hero.
Got it.
So when I heard the word anti-hero, obviously being Irish, I thought of something else. And I wanted to know what hero radiates anti-energy. Or as they say in Britain and America, Auntie.
Anti-energy, right. No, it's pronounced auntie.
It's Auntie.
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 Colonizer.
What anti-hero radiates anti-energy. Ooh, okay. Hear me out here, right? I'm thinking Jotaro Kujo, right? Hear me out, right? Okay. Jotaro Kujo, because you know, like, how he treats his mother, where, Holly is running up to Jotaro's like, oh, you're leaving without giving me a goodbye kiss. And he's just like, shut up, bitch. Right? You know, he got spoiled that one time he went to go visit his aunt and uncle in the countryside, in the Pokemon fields. I haven't got a fucking clue. Anyway, so, and she the auntie would just, feed him whatever he wanted. You just gave him like super lovely food and stuff. And as a result, he's been contaminated with pure auntie energy. So mums can't compete anymore. And now Jotaro is like the baddest of the bad anti-heroes, radiating auntie energy.
Does that mean that in Stone Ocean he's basically the auntie to Jolene?
Auntie and father. Auntie father.
That's a very roundabout answer, but I accept.
I've got something very important to tell you. It's... Well, look, while I've got you, let me just remind you to make sure you hit the like button and turn on notifications, because maybe YouTube will actually use those. Speaking of YouTube, with ad support being what it is, if you'd like to see the show improve even more, consider heading over to patreon.com/Xenogelion. And if you like listening to Xeno rant about anime, head over to youtube.com/Compicast to find out what harem anime he's watching now. Oh yeah, I remember now. While you're watching, make sure you keep an eye out for the golden...
Alright, what existing non-anime anti-hero would you want to see like a close equivalent to in a new anime series, and not Deadpool?
Okay, so not Deadpool. Can I just say Samuel Jackson from Pulp Fiction?
Oh.
I mean, I don't know, he had this whole speech about burgers, Big Macs, quarter pounders with cheese, Royale, which, he had this whole speech.
Say Nani one more time, motherfucker.
Does the royal cheese look like a bitch? I haven't seen it that many times.
I love that movie. But yeah, I was going to say Samuel Jackson's character from Pulp Fiction. I would just... Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I got to double back. Uma Thurman's character, the bride from Kill Bill.
Okay, like a proper revenge revenge kind of story anime. It's true that we don't have that many of those, do we?
I mean... Kill a Kill. I mean, it's got fucking kill in the name. I mean,
I thought it was...
It is.
I think he's
trying to get revenge for her father, but then her goals change.
Yeah, her goals change.
Yeah.
Then it's all about wearing highly inappropriate clothes. Can you imagine Ryoko wearing a tracksuit from Kill Bill?
I can.
Can you imagine Uma Thurman wearing an outfit
like God,
Ryoko?
No.
Now that I can't.
There you go. The bride.
All right, sounds good.
I'm gonna get it one of these times, I swear.
Okay.
How about someone who's doing heroic things, but like they're really kind of just a shit person in general?
Uh-huh.
Like Gendo Ikari. Give us a rundown of his anti-heroic actions.
Are you getting the robot Shinji? Come on, the guy's like the biggest douchebag of them all, right? I mean, he sacrifices, right, an entire species, his own species, just to resurrect his dead wife.
Love, the most noble of goals.
Yeah, he just fucks it up, right? It's like, this 13-year-old version of my wife does not seem to be gelling well with me. Maybe it's because I got her to get in the goddamn robot. Maybe it's... Oh, no. I'm saying it, right? Maybe it's because I got my son to plug my own wife as a giant robot.
Hashtag plug into my wife. So, Xeno, if I was fighting people to get washboard abs, is that considered being an anti-hero?
What kind of people are we talking about?
Bad people. People who make NFTs.
Oh God, no! That you'd be such a good hero.
No.
Yeah, no. If you want to become an anti-hero, what you would do is you would fight people for their graphics cards. Like you break into their homes, you would steal their graphics cards, beat them up, steal their graphics cards, and then send the graphics cards to your own personal render farm where you render out ab coin.
Oh, see, I thought you were going for more of a Robin Hood thing where he redistributes the cards.
No. So he's stealing from the poor and giving them to himself, and then as a result, he's using it to generate abs coin, which then is used to pay the poor some amount of money, which isn't real, and like of indeterminate value. I sent you 10,000 ab coins so you could buy yourself a pizza.
And my abs are non-fungible.
Alright, you become the anti-hero protagonist of a seinen anime series. What's the worst thing you end up doing in said series? Good start.
I go to a Japanese university and I teach them Java. Alright.
Whoa.
We didn't tell you to like cross 2 miles over the line. We're telling you to go up through the line.
Regular Java, not JavaScript.
You lost me. JavaScript is chaotic good, and it belongs in this organization.
The hell is chaotic good? The hell?
No, the hell is evil. You're getting your moral compasses mixed up.
Fine, I teach them Ook.
Alright, fine.
Ook is amazing. Alright, so I know this guy has to fit the bill. I mean, he's an actual superhero.
Uh-huh. So
that's a good start, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
From the great series, One Punch Man, tell us about the amazing anti-hero Ball-Chin Kid.
Oh my god! Well, you've got to understand that Ball Chin Kid, not to be mistaken for Testicle Chin Kid, but Ball Chin Kid, who kicks balls into his testicle chin. He is the anti-hero that City Z deserves, right? He is the anti-hero that City Z needs. He goes around fighting crime on an anti-hero level unforeseen by the likes of Einzungol, which takes over an entire fucking country. Lelouch, who takes over an entire fucking empire. Or Light Yagami, who just plays fucking God. Bullchin Kid just goes around all of City Z with his permanent marker pen and draws goofy shit on all of the monsters, completely and utterly humiliating them, preventing them, like completely demoralizing them. They stand before a hero looking like a complete fool, like even a common salesman can defeat them. That's how pathetic they become. Bullchin Kid, the legend.
So The Devil as a Part-Timer, one of my favorite animes.
Ugh.
He is earning money at a fast food chain to basically get money to do a nefarious deed. So I would consider him an anti-hero. But the main question I have for you is, would you consider McDonald's managers anti-heroes?
Oh, fuck yeah. But hold on. Back it up. I got questions for you. Have you seen all of season 2?
No.
Oh, dear God. I watched 3 episodes of that. I just couldn't take it anymore. And it's just... When I watched Devil as a Part-Timer, it had only just come out, and I thought it was amazing. But then I watched it again recently. I'm like, oh, this is not aged well at all. But season 2... Okay, so basically, season 2, the Devil has a kid with the main, like, holy hero protagonist. And... I'm sorry, like 2 episodes of that kid was enough for me, and like I just I'm jumping out the window. I'm bailing. I am skydiving. I am plummeting to my death. All good.
That didn't answer the question, though.
No.
Oh, what was the question?
Are McDonald's managers anti-heroes?
Oh, yeah, totally, 100%. I mean, like, you know, have you fucking worked there? Has anyone fucking worked there? I've heard stories of people fucking working there. I think they're all NPC stories. Like, it's just horror stories to get you in line.
Okay, I'm tallying up your points, and it looks like I'm afraid you're just not anti-hero material. You're both too much of a goody two-shoes, and like far too actually evil to be one of us.
Okay. What if I got this sword here? What if I stab Nasuth a few times?
It would help. It would help, but not enough. We'll have to make a whole new category for you. Maybe something like anti-villain. Yeah, I'm sure that won't be confusing at all in terms of nomenclature.
Okay, I'm not interested in this. Carla, can I join in your underground bum fights?
I suppose. If you give me some app coin.